Welcome to the MadGood Knicks Show. I'm Flora, that's T, that's Jay. We're here to give you most of the Knicks
news
most of the damn time. Check us out on Instagram at MadGood Knicks Show. This is a very condensed episode, guys.
Like condensed milk.
We want.
I like coquito.
It's been quite some time since I've laughed at a condensed milk joke.
Check the previous intro. He laughed hard.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
So,
milk. Condensed milk. Yo, Jay, good to have you back.
I'm here with E, bro.
We want to give you guys a little bit of a little some MadGood Knicks Show episode in between next week's big Laker game. Of course, Frank Nitti versus Lonzo Busy. Guys, we do have a special treat though.
Do we? We have Rice Krispies?
Y'all hungry for some sandwiches?
We got treats.
Chopped cheese again?
Tricks.
No, yo, Pierre, you got chopped cheese?
Yo, Pierre.
You want to come out here?
No, Pierre doesn't have it. But,
true.
Yo, I am hungry for a compliment sandwich.
Ooh.
You guys know how that works? You guys know how that works?
I don't know. I heard him start with a couple negatives.
I don't think so.
Compliment sandwich goes like, we pick a player out of a hat at random. We don't know what's going on, right? That player, we got to give him a compliment, sandwich it with a criticism, and end it with a compliment. No feelings hurt.
At what point do we eat this?
Yeah.
You'll watch the show and you'll be full, whether you like it or not.
Full of shit.
Let's take it away.
Anthony for three.
I think we see Willis coming out. Won the NBA championship.
Have the first pick in the 1985 NBA college draft.
Season ends the hands of the Chicago Bulls. Reggie Miller is tied the game.
The Spurs are your world champions.
New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis.
All right, Joakim Noah. The first compliment I have for you is you're very productive when you are on the court. You bring toughness and energy. Negative. We don't see you on the court very often. But when you are on the court, you know what? Forget that, dude. You rock a mean hoodied blazer.
All right, Kristaps Porzingis. All right, compliment for you, sir, is the improvement from last year. Phenomenal. You did everything that you set out to do, and you are the guy. Now the downside. I really think that you need to work on your body a little bit more. You need to work on that toughness a little bit more. You're starting to look a little Euro. But all things considered, I love the leadership qualities that you brought to the team.
You cheated.
Rustling. Let's see who I got. Tim Hardaway Jr. You are very clutch. You hit lots of threes in the fourth, and that's how I like it. Boy, you were freaking expensive. And to round it off, you are a sequel to a great player.
Surprise, surprise. Jarrett Jack. You have been a tremendous leader and veteran on this team. Negative, you need to score more points. And fuck it, man, you look like Nia.
And next comes Michael Beasley. All right. So you do look like a young Carmelo on the left side with the cornrows. I can't tell sometimes if you still smoke weed or not out there with your production. You have a nice sense of humor.
Kyle O'Quinn. All right, positive about Kyle O'Quinn. He's from New York. Obviously, we're better than everybody else because you're born in New York and raised in New York and what have you. Negative about Kyle O'Quinn, you know what? I think he needs to step it up against those first team centers because I feel like you're a little soft in there. You're a little bewildered. You're a little hesitant. I don't like it. Positive, I love that beard, man.
Let's see. Ooh, look who we got here. Lance Thomas. You are a very well-educated man from Duke. I wish you could hit up more layups and everything just consistently. And I think you have great choice in women.
Frank Ntilikina. All right. Positive about Frank is his defense. All defensive first team. I'm calling it right now within his first probably 3 years. Yeah, you heard it here first. Negative, boy, if you don't lay the ball up like an NBA player, I swear to God, man. Positive, that jump shot from outside. I just wish you'd step out the arc because those are just too long of 2-pointers.
And then last, Ennis the Menace Cantor. If I could, I've been saying it already, I would give you the keys to the damn city. You're running for mayor in my book. We need you to stay healthy. So you being a little bit unhealthy the past few games, no bueno, your durability. And then you are a beast on the boards. Incredible what you do down there, seriously.
Oh, Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee. Positive about Courtney Lee. Boy, you're the captain, and I love it. I love every second of it. And I'll throw in a bonus piece of bread there on this compliment sandwich. You called Jared Jack Neo, and I respect that. All right. Negative about Courtney Lee. It's hard to say, man. You've been doing everything right, but I need you to continue being aggressive. If you don't continue being aggressive, I will call that out. Another positive about Courtney Lee. Your three-point is money. I think you're one of the best three-point shooters in the game, and you're on the New York Knicks.
It's Rod Baker. Surprise. Positive, you're still in the league. Negative, you don't play. And another positive, your barber still lets you keep the same haircut. We out this bitch.
The Knicks beat up on the Memphis Grizzlies the other night.
Yeah.
That was big ups. Happy to see that.
Yeah.
We're doing this episode because we want to talk, guys.
We do.
We just want to give you guys some content, man.
Yo, some content. Let's talk though.
some content.
Want to highlight 3 players in particular, then we'll talk more broadly about the Knicks as we deem
3
fit.
players that we really don't speak about often, right?
No, not at all.
These
And
are the
I don't
unsung
think-
heroes.
Unsung heroes and somewhat underrated.
Yeah.
At NBA standards especially.
For sure.
But, let's kick it
And
off
2K
with
standards.
Courtney
74
Lee.
ain't gonna cut it, man.
Mr. Lee.
Who's got Lee?
Yo, Courtney Lee, bro.
Go ahead.
Mr. Lee.
Yo, so Courtney Lee on the season averaging 13 points per game, which is right about his career average. 3.6 rebounds, 2.9 assists. But
He looks better doing it this season for
looks
some
so
reason.
much
He
better.
looks.
one thing in particular I want to point out,
Bye,
Courtney
D-Rose.
Lee recently said, the reason that we're talking about this in particular, the reason that we're talking about Courtney Lee is because of Tim Hardaway Jr. being out. And
Yeah.
Courtney Lee looks like he slotted in well at that shooting guard position. And now he's saying that he wants to shoot just as much as Tim Hardaway Jr.
That was like 20 plus shots.
That is, 20 plus shots. So he said, I normally shoot 11 shots. Timmy shoots, like 20. I'm going to keep shooting mine, and I'm
I
going to take
gotta
Timmy.
warm this arm up.
I would love to see Courtney Lee shoot and try
You
to
gotta
put
put
up
Courtney
30 a
Lee's
game.
old ass on a pitch count or something. He fired up
Oh,
too many shots
man.
in his shoulder.
So
We gotta
that's-
play. Quick disclaimer. If anything happens to Lee after this episode drops,
It's all his
God
fault.
blame us. We recorded this prior to all of that.
It's all his
We also
fault.
said it last season that Courtney Lee is the most durable player, and he did end up playing 77 games. So don't put that shit on us.
But it's something I think we've also said since last season.
that?
Anytime we see him play aggressively, it's like, yes.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Because he plays well. He's
the
efficient.
Guy, he's the guy. It's KP, and KP might have an off night, which he did against Memphis, and it's Courtney Lee.
All right, guys. Next player. We going rock paper scissors for this, Jay?
Yeah.
Who's gonna
so
go first?
Jared Jack.
All right. You know what? Forget you, dude. You know what? Yo, hold on.
I'm going to just take the reins how Jared Jack has done with the
Yeah.
offense. Now, his particular stats,
they're good enough.
No, don't look at me, don't talk.
No, fuck you, all right? They're good enough. Field goal percentage, we're looking at 42%. He could play better from the arc, only 32%. We definitely need more efficiency in the modern NBA. But
did he have his first double-double the other game against the Grizzlies?
10, 10, and 6. Almost had a triple-double.
yeah.
Let's go,
Fuck
Jared.
around, got a triple.
Well, I got a question, though, because
Let's go, Neo.
he's not shooting threes, right? But we're not really expecting that from him, nor should it really be his
So surprise somebody. Pull
Bro,
up the
I mean, as a team, we were actually very efficient. We ended up 64%
But it's like, look at what we got in Jared
three-point
Jack.
percentage. We're getting open shots for people. Jared Jack can hit it. It's just, it's not efficient enough.
Well, look at what we got in Jared Jack. It's a veteran point guard that's about to be cut. He's about to be the 15th man on the roster.
He's not about to be cut. Not the way he's been played.
About to be cut.
Oh,
for joking.
I misheard you. I got all the shit in my ear.
Here, I got you.
He's got his Vincent Van Gogh sleeve on his ears.
Let me clear up some headroom here. I got you.
Here we go.
Pay attention. We have to talk about the co-captain of the Knicks, my man LT, straight out of Duke, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? It sucks. I'm gonna bring up some stats, but I feel like I'm doing my man a disservice talking about his numbers because his play on the court speaks for itself. But I'm gonna do it anyway.
Let's do it, Duke.
My man's points per game this season, he doesn't start. He just really started to get a lot of minutes as of late.
Okay.
He averages 4.2 points per game.
Bang!
Hit me with that again. 2.7 rebounds.
Sir. Okay. Are you saying pow? What are you saying? Why does he keep doing that?
His field goal percentage, his three-point percentage isn't that good. You know, I'm just gonna give you some per 36 really quickly, just because I want to spice this up a little bit.
Oh, I thought the
per
bong
36.
spiced it up. Yeah, there we go. Hit it.
Bong Bay right here. Hit me with the 9.7 points per 36. Woo! Hit me with the 6.1 rebounds per 36. We're not going to talk about assists, steals, or blocks. He doesn't do much of that. But listen, those stats don't tell the full story. Lance Thomas is a co-captain for a reason. The Knicks players love him.
You know,
He looks like he wants to get something off his chest.
I do
Go
want to
ahead.
get something off my chest.
Please rip off that Hofstra right
It's,
now.
my alma mater. No, it's sad when I see Knick fans, especially New York
head hurts.
Knick fans.
I knew it
This shit
would.
is tight.
I knew it
I'm gonna
would.
need Excedrin as soon as I'm done with this segment.
Hold on.
Guys, this is much fun.
Cap is just, yo, your veins are sticking out of this thing, man. You should take it easy. You're about to pass out on
His
set.
eyes are popping out of his sockets.
This
He's looking at
shit
the
is
crew like,
intense.
damn. Yeah, you all right,
7
man?
and a
You're turning
quarter
blue.
is not my size.
Yeah, you know what? I do have to get something off my chest. It pisses me off when I see New York fans, New York Knicks fans, discredit Lance Thomas. And a comment in particular that really rubbed me the wrong way was like, yo, I don't understand the hype behind Lance Thomas. When I hear comments like that, you don't understand basketball.
Where did he rub you?
Yeah.
The wrong way.
Wherever that may be.
The wrong way.
I loved it during the Grizzlies game. He looked upset at Courtney Lee because there was a full press in the fourth quarter and Lee didn't come up into the inbound and he's looking at him like, bro, like, what are you doing? Like, you should know this. And I'm looking at Lance. Yeah, like we co-captains. I'm looking at Thomas like, what's going on here?
You know, I'm probably the last person to want to say this, but like Carmelo being out of the picture is kind of elevating his leadership skills.
Yeah, I'd say so. And Lance Thomas, man, he is what he is. He's always been this type of role player here.
I can't hear you.
I got it. He's always been this type of role player. He was even a co-captain at Duke when they won the national championship in 2010. So we know what to expect with Lance. Don't be fooled by the numbers. They don't tell the full truth. So like Jay said, women lie, men lie, numbers don't. He was wrong.
Numbers lie in this case.
They do.
State of the Knicks right now. Thoughts?
Injuries are killing us, man.
We're
Porzingis is in and out.
500, man. That's
You know,
all I gotta
Timmy's
say.
gone for 2 weeks.
All right.
Is the glass half full,
I want
half
a
empty
very-
right
It's
now?
half full.
This
It's
is
gotta
going to be
half full.
controversial. I want Knicks fans to answer this question
my
as well
goodness.
as
I see a future quote
question
card
of
here.
the week.
Oh no.
No, this question is controversial, but it's
Okay.
all right. So right now we're
Is
at 500.
Tupac still alive?
At what point do we decide, yo, we might not make the playoffs?
I think it's too early.
It's way too
Yeah,
early, but I'm
too
saying
early.
at what point do we decide that? Because the last thing we want is the Knicks to end up with
I say All-Star break.
18th overall pick or something garbage like that. I
Well,
don't know, man.
But not only that, man. If and when you do decide, what happens? What takes place? So if we do realize that we're not ready for the playoffs, what do? We bench our players?
I think we're too
man,
competitive.
guess what? Courtney Lee, ill trade bait.
Hell yeah.
Ill trade bait. I don't want to say this either, but Ian Scanner, ill trade bait. All these
No. That's where it stops. You cut it out. You were ready to get the keys of the city. I'm ready to buy his jersey. Let's retire it. Enos Kanter is not trade bait.
It's currently December 7th. For a trade to happen, it would have to be after December 15th.
I agree.
That's gonna do it. If you guys want to see more shorter things like this on a frequent basis, let us know in the comments. Hit the subscribe, like, all that good stuff. We're gonna catch you guys next time. Next week we playing Lonzo Ball, baby. You know we're gonna do an episode on that, scrub. Catch you guys
Melo
next
coming
time.
back soon?
December 16th.
Can't wait for that game.